All right, here's part three. God, aliens, conspiracy, spiritual debate continued. And as I was realizing, this isn't really a debate because we aren't debating anything. We're just discussing things, but we'll keep it debate even if you think it's retarded, because we do too. But we were trying to think on track to get on this one, what we should talk about. And I was thinking about leaning towards the devil on this one. I'm wearing the hat for this one, by the way, so look cooler. What I told him a long time ago is that Satan hates everything that God has created, and his prison is this earth, and he is going to do what he can to deceive all of us and to take us to hell with him. And not only does he hate us, but he hates this earth too. He hates this planet Earth itself, because God has created it and this is his prison. So he devised a wonderful, I don't want to say wonderful, but that's giving the devil credit, but I mean it's a beautiful plan almost. Brilliant, yeah, that's a better one. Brilliant word. Better word. Brilliant plan to brainwash man, and then also to brainwash man to destroy the planet. So that was really good on his part, because that's exactly what we're doing. He wants this planet to be destroyed. So do the people in control. Like, I think we should definitely talk about the devil on this one. The devil is anything that is technology, in my opinion. Like, God told me what we are supposed to worship are seeds. Seeds are life. Like, I'm a seed. I'm an organic seed. He's a seed. A handful of seeds are life.
Speaking of that, what you were talking about as God being a computer, what he was actually talking about was not a computer like a laptop computer. It's like
just a cosmic universal computer. Like, our brains are actually computers.
Like
you know?
like a cosmic universal computer, like mind.
Right.
Cosmic mind, universal mind.
Nothing like man-made. Our ideas of computer has nowhere. It works like a computer. Let's just say that some sort of type like that. You know, like, I mean, it's so far beyond a computer. But he just showed me as a way to understand, like in parables, like in parables and metaphors. Yeah. And like, our brains are connected to a cosmic system. It's actually linked to everything, and we could tap into it, which would be awesome.
Yeah, like tapping into the mainframe.
We could tap into the mainframe, which I call it Zion mainframe, which is God, and we could tap into this technology, and we could actually make seeds grow out of the palm of our hands. We could. That would be cool, wouldn't it? We can make holograms. That's what Jesus did. This is another thing that I want to explain that God showed me. How Jesus made 5,000 fish out of nowhere. He performed a hologram. And we could perform holograms. Like, we could make things fly out of us by the thousands if we were tapped into the right consciousness. Or we could
to our higher, much higher than even our spirit. I believe that, this is what I believe. I believe that God is like infinite energy consciousness. He has infinite consciousnesses, and can puts his consciousness in vessels, and we are vessels inside of the body of God, and we also are a part of God. That's why some people, when they meditate, they feel that they are one with the universe, because we are one with the universe. We exist inside the body of the universe, and we exist inside the body of God. And I think that pretty much
sums it
up.
All right, and then what I was saying is that I totally forgot what I was saying. But anyways, the consciousness, or the computer level, I was totally lost, man, where I was talking about. I don't even know what I was talking about.
Cut you off.
Yeah, it's cool. But as I was saying, which I don't know what I was saying, we'll go right back to the devil. Oh, the Zion mainframe.
Making holograms.
That's what I was talking about, holograms. anyways, we would be able to make, oh, if we were tapped into the mainframe, what our consciousness would be. If every single human being on Earth was conscious itself, and to know what is going on, because as he was talking about the body that's inside of a body that's inside of a body, which is God, the devil takes things that is God and perverts them or twists them around or mimics them in his own way, which is Satan. He wanted our minds, our brains to be trapped inside of a box that's inside of a box that's inside of a box. Your life right now, you are trapped in a box and you don't even know it. Like this room, this apartment right here is a box. This is what he wanted us to do.
Your computer screen is a box. What you're looking into is a box right now, even.
And your television is a box. I want to speak about the TV, the evil vision. I've said this a long time ago, and now I see people stealing it. I don't know how the hell that happened. I think I typed it somewhere, and it just became popular. The evil vision or evil vision invention, something like that. And the box itself, the TV, is that our minds, it's like a movie when the beast is recorded. Like if you see a movie that's in a movie, that's a box that's inside of a box. Like the devil wanted to get us trapped in a box that's surrounded by boxes that keeps us lazy, and that is programmed by a box, which is this TV over here. I don't even have cable because I don't watch cable anymore. I watch movies every now and then and play video games. Because I actually got brainwashed again myself. The devil came in and destroyed my esophagus. And then also, I slowly started losing my consciousness and getting back into what is called the flesh virus. Now, this flesh virus is this. This is what it is. This is the flesh virus.
It's living in the flesh and not being able to living with a spiritual life.
Because the spirituality is outside the flesh. It's in your mind. It's inside your imagination.
Which is another thing about God. Also, what were you saying about God and imagination?
God is also an imagination, because God imagined us and we imagine God. Like, it's kind of weird, but it's not. Also, God told me that my imagination, get this, or that my mind, but mostly my imagination, is my spirit or my soul. Something that I can see, but I can't touch. Everybody has an imagination. When you imagine something, you see it back here. You know what I mean? That's your soul. And Satan wants to corrupt your soul or your imagination. Like when you're imagining something, like imagining murdering somebody or fantasizing, having sex with women, that's exactly what Satan wants to do, is corrupt your imagination, because your imagination makes up who you are and what you do.
Women outside of marriage
is a sin. Yeah, I'm not saying that.
We're not.
I'm not trying to say we're not religious. We're spiritual. You know, I'm not preaching religion. I'm just trying to teach you exactly what a spiritual connection you can have outside of religion. I believe in the Bible. I believe in certain things, but I believe the church is one of the #1 doctrines that should not be preached. In my opinion, I think God is outside, not inside. And I think putting God inside of a house is a bad thing to do.
Well, for one, the Bible always points references that our bodies are the house of God.
Right. And the kingdom of God is inside us,
yes.
Which is true, which is our mind. And as I was saying, the boxes corrupt our imagination, and we're trapped inside this box, because once you're born, you're thrown in front of a television, and you want to be whatever that television is. It's an idol, it's an image, and that's exactly what it says in the Bible, that you would worship the images and the idols, and that you will become like them, and that you'll become useless like your idols and images, and that the lands were always covered in images and idols that were worshipped as gods. And that's exactly what that TV is. It's a god. It's an image. And we worship that image. Like, I mean, there's so many people that I remember myself, I wanted to be Cartman from South Park. I was always watching exactly what he was saying, what slang was in, and I wanted to use the slang that he was saying at school to sound cool, you know? and it's the same thing with Jersey Shore and little girls
speaking
these
about
days.
that, yeah, there's a big problem with people getting their information from television too, because the television
Is the father of all lies, the tell evil vision. That's what God told me. God told me the TV itself is the father of lies.
well,
Don't believe
in that
the TV.
it exaggerates points of view. It's very biased. It may take only half truths in a lot of things, and it's
You can't trust the TV.
it's not very reliable.
It's not,
source.
especially Adult Swim. I'm not trying to single out anything. Adult Swim's meant for adults, not children. And there are children that are parents. It's also bad parenting. But I mean, and sometimes it seems like they're forced to submit to what society is doing. Back in my day when I was a kid, in middle school, you weren't even allowed to wear spaghetti straps. And now they're wearing them in elementary school. It seems like this has happened. College is now became high school. High school is now middle school, and middle school is elementary. You know, hasn't it seemed like it's downgraded to that way?
Or upgraded.
Or upgraded? Even Disney's ridiculous, man. There's like,
Walt Disney was a Freemason.
well, I'm talking on the Disney Channel. I'll watch the Disney Channel. I'll see there are some hot chicks on that channel that I would like to get with. And they're supposed to be in middle school. Middle school girls on cell phones and pretend to be vampires and werewolves, and that's another thing, the occult. You know, I mean, people really need to waken themselves up in exactly what the world is. Shut off your TV, because everyone is brainwashed, whether you want to hear it or not. I admit it, I was brainwashed. When I was on brainwashing myself, I said I am officially on brainwash. I said that like 20 times. I was like, I'm on brainwash. Now you're on brainwash. Nope, now you are. No, and I'm on brainwashed again. Because, I mean, look at my house. I'm covered in images and idols again. You know, I mean, I used to not have this. I tore all this down and put up other stuff.
Another thing that I noticed, wording-wise, for one, they made words, the usage of words purposely. They designed it that way. They designed the usages of it. And what I noticed, it clicked in my head, I guess, is flipping through the television, I noticed that it's television programming. It's television programs. It's to program your brain, program your mind into that belief system.
You gotta think like that, man. You have to. You need to learn to think for yourselves, because someone's doing your thinking for you. They said that TV supposedly has no influence on its audience, which is a major lie. Everyone believes that's the real world, or the real world on MTV, that's the real world, or that the reality
People
shows.
take what's normal on television and think that's normal in real life,
and think that's supposed to what their life is supposed to be, or this is normal now these days that kids are doing this, so it's an okay thing. No, it's not. It's not okay that kids are having sex these days. It's not okay that kids are dressing like sluts. It's not. And that's what they want you to think that it is okay. Well, kids have cell phones. Kids have laptops now. Kids are able to wear mini skirts and stockings and shirts that show off their bellies. And it's okay for children to have like double D's or some stuff. They're putting something in the milk, because there's no 12-year-old back in my age that had double D's. And now they're all over here in Clinton, Iowa, which is amazing.
Which actually, there is scientific evidence
that
they are putting things in. What is that product?
Milk. It's in milk, but I don't know what it is. Even my mom's husband, or my stepdad, who's not a huge conspiracy theorist, even told me that it was a fact that they are putting some sort of hormone that makes girls' boobs go through puberty faster and make their boobs grow bigger. Because all men love boobs. I'm not gonna lie.
Boobs sell.
Boobs, sex sells. I mean, like, even on commercials, like, they use women to sell everything. Like, I saw a Burger King commercial a long time ago, and there was boobs everywhere just to sell a burger. And I'm like, man, it's really getting bad with the world today. Sex sells, man, and that's exactly what our children are becoming. And I'm not saying that it's a bad thing, but it's definitely not a good thing. I mean, it might be a good thing for adults, because adults are allowed to make up their own minds. But anyways, we are going to continue this on part 4. And I enjoy that you have watched as much. This is our minds put together and our beliefs, and